Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Grand Circle Tour podcast is about to air right this moment. Please remain seated and keep your seatbelt fastened at all times. Thank you.
The Disneyland Limited now leaving for a Grand Circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. All passengers board.
Star Tours announces the boarding of the Endor Express. All passengers, please prepare for immediate boarding.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. To those guests who've just joined us, welcome. For those of you standing, please hold on to the handrails throughout our journey and stay clear of the door.
Please keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the train and remain seated at all times. Now then, hang on to them hats and glasses, because this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
I am Sam, the American Eagle, and I am proud to introduce the Grand Circle Tour podcast, a celebration of Disney parks, but mostly the American ones. I really like these guys.
Aloha, passengers, and welcome back to the Grand Circle Tour. Jungle Skipper Jay here, and I'm with my two favorite co-hosts, Carolyn and Dan. How are you guys doing? Carolyn?
Great. I'm excited to be here. I feel like I haven't been here in forever.
I know. I feel like we haven't been on together in the longest time, but we just were there like 2 weeks ago. We all got together.
Oh, was that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, but it feels so much longer.
It does. And then before that, I hadn't been on for a really long time, so I'm very happy to be here tonight.
Very happy to have you here.
Thank
Dan,
you.
how are you doing?
Jay, I'm great. How are you?
I am fantastic.
Awesome to hear.
So, do you guys have any waltz-ups?
I do. I just found out this week. Just a few days ago, I'm going to Disneyland, and I'm so excited.
Oh, when are you going?
August 22nd.
Ooh, that's like right around the corner, too.
I know. I'm
You'll
so
be there for
excited.
D23.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I will. But I'm not going to D23.
Hey, George and Stan will be there.
Oh, they will. We'll have to meet up.
Yeah, I think they'll be that exact time. I think they'll be
Yeah,
there.
I know the convention is the 23rd.
I think that's right. Yeah. It's
Maybe
very
we'll get
last.
together and send us a picture.
Okay. That'd be great. That'd be great. I've been to D23 a bunch, and so I don't need to go anymore. I mean, unless you have that pass that gets you into, that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
The pass that gets you into the elite events.
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic. But since I don't have one of those, I'm not going.
Yeah, I grew
I'll
up with
have a great time.
That kind of leads into my my waltz up, because I had the conversation with my wife this morning about not making plans for the weekend of D23, not because I'm going to California, but because I want to sit and watch the live streaming all week. And you should see the looks that I got from my wife when I told her that. That's the life of a Disney nerd, though.
For sure. That's a Disney nerd for sure.
You should play charades for the audience with the facial expression now.
Yeah, right. I also want to do a quick shout out. My whole family was in Norway for the last couple of weeks, and they told my whole Norwegian family about this podcast. So guys, get ready. There's about to be a huge Norwegian audience out there that we have. So you guys got to start working on your Norwegian for the next episode. So shout out to my family if you're listening.
We'll have to go there and tape an episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And not just the one at Epcot.
Right.
No,
The
not
real
that
one.
So I have a waltz up, but it's not as exciting as your guys' is. I joined the Disney Movie Club this week and got the 4 Blu-rays for $1.
Very cool.
Beginning Tuesday, I can get the Black Hole on Blu-ray.
Jay, I heard about that, and the first person I thought about was you. I said, "Oh, Jay's gonna be so excited."
I'm way more excited than I should be for a bad sci-fi film from the 70s coming out on Blu-ray. But
So you're gonna get discs?
oh yeah, I still get the Blu-rays. I don't stream as much as everybody else.
Oh, I didn't even know they still did that.
Wow, you made me feel
Jay.
old.
No, I didn't make you feel old. I didn't know that technology was still around.
Yeah, I just got 4 Blu-rays for $1. So that I still have to buy 5 more.
I bet you did. I bet Disney is going, yay, we got to clear out this storage unit. Let's give them away for $0.25.
I don't know what's worse, the fact that Jay just bought into it or the fact that I've been a member of the Disney Movie Club for like 10 years now and I still get them delivered every month. And they just go in a pile.
Discs?
Yeah, they still send them to me. I always forget to cancel. That's how they get you, right? They get people like me.
Sure. Yeah.
And they still send them to me, and I just pile them up. Do you guys know that, so I moved 2 years ago this week. I moved to a new house. And about 2 weeks ago, I went to the library, and Connor wanted a movie at the library. So I rented a disc. Came home, and I realized I didn't even have a DVD player hooked up. 'Cause ever since I moved in the new house, I never set it up.
Right. Did you ever set it up?
No, I was like, oh, we're not watching this. So
Yeah, let's just take this back.
I know.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the geek in me. I want all the extra material on the other disc. I'm the nerd that likes to watch all the making of stuff, so I
love that stuff.
Yeah.
BBC's killing me right now because they're putting them out way too fast, but they're doing every season of original Doctor Who on Blu-ray. It's like, come on, guys. I'm going to buy it, even though I already have some of this material to get the extra material, but it's killing me. That's 26 seasons right there.
What do you guys think about the Disney and Hulu pricing? Did you guys see that it was announced?
Love that.
I did.
I know. That's amazing, right?
I know. I read an article that Netflix is going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't beat that price.
I know. That's kind of what I was thinking, too.
I was already going to get Disney Plus, but you were all getting 2 for 1 now.
Yeah, right?
What do you mean?
Because it's Disney Plus and Hulu, like all combined into one.
Oh, it's both. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's both. That's right. That's what the article said. That's right.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So, for what was it, $12.99? I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't that expensive.
Yep.
As much as I like Netflix, I've already got Amazon, and HBO, and BritBox, and all these other services. So 2 for the one. I'm just going to let 1 or 2 go.
I find myself watching less and less Netflix. I mean, I can't, maybe like once a month, I'll just like put it on. I don't know. It's like less and less happening.
They're taking, this is not what this podcast is about.
Yeah, I know. We're going on a total.
Okay, so I love The Office. Do y'all love The Office?
Of course.
They're taking The Office off Netflix.
I know. There's like.
You need Netflix anymore then?
I know. People, there's like Facebook groups like that are having riots about that.
But see, this is why I won't stop buying the physical media, because I don't like being at their whim when they want to give
their mercy
stuff away. Yeah. Don't you dare tell me what I can and can't watch when I want to watch it.
You could Google anything and find it on there somewhere.
Yeah, it's all on YouTube now.
You're right. You're right. Well, we've certainly diverted, but that was fun.
And that's why you guys are my 2 favorites. Well, I'm really glad you guys are here tonight because you are helping me out. So in 51 days, George, Mindy, myself, and my mom are all going to Walt Disney World. And guys, it's Jungle Skipper Mom's first trip to Disney World.
Wow. That's pretty hard to believe.
Well, we've always been Disneyland people.
Right.
San Diego. And I won't get into the story here. And this is why cast members are so important to the show. 30 years ago, when my sister was 4, back in the 80s, one bad cast member ruined Disneyland for my mom forever. The place has never been the same for her, even though I've worked there. So I really want to make sure she has a good time on this trip. Comes back a little addicted since we have little ones in the family now.
So you can't share this story with us? Like, we're like dying to know what happened now.
I wasn't there, and she tells the story better than I do.
Okay. One time we have to get your mom on the show.
We'll see if this works real quick.
Oh no. Are you trying to call her?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be terrible.
Aloha.
Hey, Mom. So you're on a podcast right now. Can you tell? Oh, sorry. Say hi to everyone, Mom.
Ready. Hi, everybody. Aloha.
Aloha. How are you?
I get my aloha from my mom.
Oh, very cool.
Hey, can you tell everyone the story of the time, the Space Mountain story real quick?
Can we do that one in private? Because it has some really funny parts that you're definitely going to have to be edited.
Well, good thing Jason's the editor.
Are we talking about trying to get on Space Mountain with my daughter and my husband and myself, a party of 3, in the heat of the summer, and being rudely separated by the little whippersnapper running the ride who thought maybe he was on a little power trip that day and he would be rude. And when we asked to make sure that we were going to be in the same car, he looked at my husband and said, "Get in the car and sit down and shut up."
Whoa.
And that doesn't go over really well in this household.
Oh, my goodness.
I will tell you the full story at dinner. However, we were pulled behind the curtain to the Disney jail behind the curtain in the cars and left behind the bar to wait for the security guys with the guns or the faux guns and the sunglasses and the badges to take us to Disney jail, because I think my husband quietly whispered in the guy's ear, "You're in." I'm sure those were fighting words and they required Disney jail. But to make a long story short, they were rude and they asked us to leave. Offered us passes to go on other rides. My husband took my daughter, my 3.5-year-old, to console her because she thought her father was going to jail. And I was supposed to be waiting for Skipper Jay to meet us at the ride. However, as soon as my husband's back was turned, I went in the out exit and I proceeded to raise hell. And I'll tell you the rest later.
Hey, really quick while we have you, what was that Epcot question you wanted to ask us?
Oh, you said I'm going in food and wine, right?
Yeah.
International Food and Wine Festival?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you told me there's like 1 million countries, and I have a bad knee, and I don't want to hit them all. I want to hit the good ones. So I need a recommendation of the 2 best countries that you each would recommend. And not just the country, but something that represents the country in its delicious food and lovely refreshments, as in probably high quality wine. So I'll leave that up to you to give me a wonderful recommendation.
Well, they can't hear you, so I'm going to let you go. Thanks for letting me phone you.
You're very welcome. Love you, and I can't wait. So come up with a good itinerary for me. I want to have some fun.
You will.
Okay, talk to you soon.
Love you.
Bye.
Aloha.
Aloha. Wow, Jay, that was nice.
Jungle Skipper Mom, everyone.
Look at that. That was very nice. Passengers, we had no idea he was about to do that, so it was a little surprise for
I
me.
didn't know Mom was going to create some editing work for me. So.
Oh, there was no editing work. Can all that be in there?
One word.
Well, 2 words probably. But.
2 words.
I mean, what does it matter? We're not network television in the middle of the day.
But then I won't be able to put clean rating on the episode.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll have to put the believe it or not, because that one word, thanks, Mom, will give us an explicit rating.
Oh, so if you cuss, it's not a clean show?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
We have all said something that has disappeared.
Yeah, probably. Oh, I didn't even know. Okay. Good to
we're
know.
just hanging out, so sometimes a word will slip here and there, and
Yeah.
I'll be listening to it and go, whoop, back about 5 words there.
Oh, that's so interesting. I didn't know.
Yeah, I just try to keep it family friendly at all times before I put it out.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think of Mom's Challenge? Who wants us each to come up with 2 countries, food and beverage?
Food and beverage only, right? That's what her criteria was.
Yeah. She'll write a ride, but she is when I sent her what and I texted her what the International Food and Wine Festival was, I got back hard eyes, like 3 big hard eyes.
Oh, yeah. Have you all been before?
I have.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have too. I just her knee
Of
issues.
her knowledge, there's a million countries, and that's what she knows.
Yeah, there's a million of them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm worried about her knee. Is the only thing I'm worried about. How bad is her knee for getting around? And that's something
bad enough that we're going to get her I've already told her you need to get a mobility scooter right at the start of the day, and you do not need to feel shame for it because it is way too much walking even for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely.
And she's got a bit of an issue with the heat, so I've already got a variety of cooling towels, it's like 2 fans that wrap around your neck.
You're on it.
My mom, I want her to have a good time.
Yeah.
Jay, what are you gonna do with the scooter? How are you gonna get it? Are you gonna rent it beforehand? Or are you gonna get it at Disney or
rent it before? I'm just gonna get it at Disney. It's when we're going is the deadest time of the year, so I don't see an issue.
Just get it. Yeah, you're right.
Mom, if I had to push her in a wheelchair all day, I would.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Although I do wonder though, is it possible if I put her in a mobility scooter, we could go to Disney jail again for drinking and driving?
I've seen many people drinking on that thing.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's start with her countries, because it seems to be her favorite thing. Caroline, what's your favorite 2 countries?
They'd be for different reasons. This is I was going to say Canada, and I'm picturing it, Canada and Mexico, but I like Mexico because I like the tequila bar down there.
I'm with you on that one.
But that's why I like Mexico. And then Canada, I love but the outside is really, I'm doing hand motions like everybody can see me. I love the grounds of Canada outside, and I like the film too. I'm sure Martin Short still does it, and anyway, I enjoy the film, and I think the food is great over there. But I mean, for me, Food and Wine is kind of overhyped of what it actually is. I mean, I really love going to it; it's really fun to go, but I certainly wouldn't go there for the. I don't know. I feel bad saying that.
Come on, lie. She doesn't know any different. She may not even listen to this, so you can say whatever you want about her.
I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. I would just still want to go to the countries that I wanted to visit, so.
Right. Not necessarily for the Food and Wine part.
Right. And if the Food and Wine happen to be there, great.
Right.
So it's just it's overpriced small portions to me is what it is.
I'll give an answer to your mom just by, I think she said it's just the wine that she likes.
That's like a good wine.
Okay, so just wine only, and this isn't what I would do personally, but if you're just into wine, I would say Italy, because they have that pretty cool wine bar in there. And also, I guess France, right?
Yeah.
Those are probably the 2 places for wine.
Well, I guess so. You're right. And every booth has some kind of alcohol.
Yep.
She can
Sure,
try.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and some kind of wine.
Yeah.
But I'd go to the downtown Disney, that wine place at downtown Disney.
Wine Bar George, yeah.
Yeah, go there.
Yep.
And don't go on Friday night. Are you going on Friday night?
No, well, let me give you guys our rough version of our itinerary real quick. So we all fly in Monday, and I wanted to take her over to the Polynesian Monday night. Tuesday or Thursday is Epcot with 1 day off. One of those days off, 1 night Epcot, not sure which one yet. Wednesday is Magic Kingdom because of Mickey's. It's the only time that week the park is open late. And then Friday, we have an event.
You're going to go on Wednesday to the Magic Kingdom because it's open late.
And then Friday, we have a party after hours at the Tower of Terror.
Okay. Friday?
Friday, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then Saturday, we all fly home.
Saturday, you fly home?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, you said you're getting in at what time the first day? And you're not doing a park the first day, right?
Right. I get in at 11 o'clock. I think George gets in about 1 o'clock. Mindy and Mom both get in about around 6 o'clock.
Yeah, so you're all in at different times. I gotcha.
Yeah.
And then everyone's just going to meet at the off-site hotel?
Yeah.
Okay. So you going to do anything that night? Or are you guys probably just gonna relax and
want to go to the Poly that night?
Okay.
And either Tuesday or Thursday's a kick it and do nothing day.
Right. No, I think that's the right thing to do. That first day that you're there. You know.
Have you gotten any of your fast passes yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
We're still coordinating that as a group.
Oh.
You know what that is when a group of people are going.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, we're still at that phase. I mean, we just got our final number of people last week.
Okay. I'd be having the shakes right now. There's no way I'd be able to plan like that. I'm sorry, Jay.
I'm just grinning and bearing this one. And this is the kind of trip where I'm getting everyone's hotel room. We have a 2-bedroom villa, and I'm still sleeping on a couch. So
I gotcha.
Are you really? You're just that kind of guy. You're just a good guy. You're just a good guy.
I try to be.
You are.
Thank you.
You are.
So my mom has only ever been to Disneyland. She knows nothing of the Magic Kingdom. What would you guys suggest?
All right, so here's my first suggestion, because I kind of went through this like a couple of years ago when I took my parents for the first time, and I really wanted them to love it as much as I do. So what I tried to do, and I was thinking about my dad more so than my mom, I was just trying to think of things that he was into, right? And then I took that and I tried to figure out how that would apply at Disney. So I'll give you an example, and this is just a weird, funny thing. He loves pot roast, right? Like, he loves pot roast. So I made sure I booked at what's it called in Liberty Square, that restaurant that has all you can eat pot roast.
Liberty Tree Tavern, isn't Liberty?
Liberty Tree Tavern, exactly. So I booked that place, and he still talks about that, right?
Aww.
Because I just know he loves pot roast. So I was like, that's where we're gonna go. And
well, you're killing me, because we know my mom likes wine, and she's a scooter, so I could probably just roll over to be our guest, put the brake on, and leave her.
But I'm a big believer that, like, not everyone's going to love everything about Disney that we all do. I mean, like, we're all huge fans, and we don't love the same things. So you got to, if you really want to make them like the place, you got to make sure they do the things that they're going to like there, and not the things that you necessarily like.
That's such a great point. That's so good.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this real quick, and it's kind of a sidebar, because her favorite ride ever is Pirates at Disneyland. She has no idea what she's in for when we get to Magic Kingdom. She gets on that one.
But she hasn't been there for a long time, right? She hasn't been on it?
Oh, dude, we were just at Disneyland last year. I mean,
okay. So she still goes to Disneyland.
Yeah, my family is, you cannot get us out of Disneyland. We're like the cat.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. That's really good to know too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. So Disneyland and Magic Kingdom, have a lot in common, right?
Yeah.
So do you want to spend more time in, say, Epcot and Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios because of that?
We give her the real Magic Kingdom experience, get there and spend a full day there.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, you have enough days, but are you going to go to Animal Kingdom?
Or? We're gonna skip Animal Kingdom this time.
Okay.
George and Mindy may still go. I'm gonna take that day off to hang out with my mom.
Okay.
I haven't here in a year.
Are you going to go to Hollywood Studios and do your fave?
Friday is going to be all day at the studios.
Oh, okay, that's right. Okay,
awesome.
Got it.
Awesome.
Anywhere the Tower of Terror is, you'll find
You'll be there.
Yeah.
Jay can't go on a trip without going to the studios.
No.
I will literally check the website to make sure the ride is open, and if it's closed, I will readjust those times to be there when it's open.
So, I mean, besides, what's like her favorite? Is she into any characters or movies? No favorite Disney movies, nothing like that.
No.
She
is our family member that likes going but doesn't like Disney.
Does she like to go on the attractions at all?
Yes.
She does. Thrill rides or just like the smaller ones?
Thrill rides anymore, so we can still do Pirates and Haunted Mansion and Small World. I wouldn't put her on Big Thunder because the one at Disneyland actually fused her vertebrae.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Her whiplash. And she can't ride Star Tours because of motion sickness like Stan. So
yeah, I don't ride it
I wouldn't put her on the teacups.
Okay. Okay.
So you can
And
do
what?
Peter Pan's ride. You can do You can spend a lot of time in Fantasyland.
Right. I'm pretty sure I'd get her on Mine Train.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty good. What about Slinky Dog?
I would have to let her make that decision.
Is the line going to be too long that you even want to bother with it?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, we
Yeah.
have to, because she's on West Coast time, I don't want to make her rope drop,
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
which is killing me on the inside, but, that's love.
Right. I know. I can see that this.
But
with
love
the
is,
sweet-
love is never having to say, you have to go to rope drop.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can
no
tell
way.
by the way
Not
you're
my
planning
family.
this. You have her best interest. I mean, it's all about her, and it's really, really, really sweet.
In my family, it's I don't care how tired you are. We're getting there an hour before rope drop, and you will like it.
It's funny because I told my spouse, like, I don't care if you're tired. You're up. You'll be there. It doesn't matter to me. Blah, 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 blah. With mom, I'm like, oh, no. I need to accommodate you, whatever you want to do. If I send you back broken, Dad's going to be mad at me.
So I think you could probably figure out the rides to go on. What is besides wine? What does she like to eat?
Poor mom. We'll make her sound like, singing the sound of,
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jay's mom.
I'm not.
Like, what about dinners? Have you guys had that planned?
Right now, we have nothing planned.
Nothing planned.
We are 51 days out, and literally the only thing we have planned is the hotel and the flights.
All right, what's your mom's favorite food? And then we'll figure out where we're gonna go for dinner.
Let's just say Italian.
That's a tough one for Disney. All right, Caroline, what do you think? What's the best Italian at Disney?
Wouldn't go to Disney for Italian.
I know,
food.
I agree.
I would. Are you all okay? Your group it's 5 people total?
Mm-hmm. 4.
Oh, 4. Are you all going to spend all of your time together?
No.
Okay, that's good to know. I think I would do your fast passes and then base everything else. Your fast passes. You know what days you're going to go to which park, so you've got that figured out.
We know which day we're going to 2 of the parks. That third park is still in flux. Our Epcot day is still not nailed down.
So you may not go to Epcot.
No, we're going to go to Epcot. We just don't know if it's going to be Tuesday or Thursday.
I would suggest Tuesday because I feel like the farther away you go from the weekend, the less crowded it is because Food and Wine is so crowded over the weekends.
And it's going to get busy after like 4 o'clock at Epcot, right?
Yep.
Did you say 1?
I said about 4 o'clock it's going to start.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I would suggest Tuesday, but whatever your schedule.
Because we could probably skip all the Future World and just do World Showcase with her.
Oh, she wouldn't want to do Soarin'?
So she's done Soarin' at Disneyland. It's not.
Okay. It's different. It's Soarin' over the world in Epcot.
She would rather do Spaceship Earth and see something like the history of communication than one she can do back home.
Okay. Because you don't really need a fast pass. You can just walk up to Spaceship Earth.
I know.
I don't think I can get her on Test Track. I don't know if she'd be in doing the seas or the land. So.
Okay, so save your fast passes for the stuff in maybe like Frozen or something like that if you're gonna be in the countries.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
If you're not gonna do Future World at all, then I guess you would use your fast passes. Yeah, and where else would you use them at World Showcase besides Norway? What?
That's it, I think, right now, right?
Yeah.
In a couple of years, you'll have the Ratatouille ride.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, Epcot in general is pretty hard. If you're not going to go on Soarin' or Test Track, it's pretty hard to like where do you guys put those second 2 fast passes? I always end up like wasting them, like the seas or something like that.
There's always the 3 Caballeros.
Do you need a fast pass for that?
No, not really.
No, you don't. You definitely don't.
Yeah. Because you can, that's a nice ride to go. I really enjoy that ride, that attraction. I really enjoy it, but it's also nice because it's cool and dark in there.
Yeah.
So that's a bonus. I feel like.
I mean, here's the thing: are you going to do park hoppers at all?
No. We're just
Okay,
we're gonna do one park, take a break. We're gonna go in the morning, take a break. not make the mistake I made last year. Go get off property for a few hours, take a break, rest, and then come back.
Then go back, yeah. All right, so it doesn't. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't seem like you're gonna be probably going on that many attractions when you're at Epcot. You're probably gonna spend most of the time in World Showcase.
Let me ask you guys a quick about. So let's move to the studios because there's not a lot there to do. I know she can't do Smuggler's Run. I know she can't do Rock and Roller Coaster. She can do Tower of Terror.
Okay, so there's one. What about Toy Story Mania? Would she do that?
Oh, we can do that one.
That's what I was doing.
Speaking the hand motions. So I would definitely suggest getting one for that.
Yes.
Like, how do I keep her entertained all day at the studios when there's not a lot to do?
Well, what about like the Indiana Jones stunt show and things like that? I mean, there's a lot of shows.
Dude, she's not going to go see Beauty and the Beast. She's not going to see Little Mermaid. She's not going to see Frozen. I might get her into Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
But the ones with costumed characters, like not the face characters, but the other characters dancing around to a soundtrack, she's not going to go watch.
Guardians of the Galaxy one?
Nope, won't go see it.
Or not the Frozen sing-along?
Nope.
Huh, are you sure you want to go to Hollywood Studios?
Are you sure you want to take her to Disney? No.
I know.
I know.
Are you sure you just want to go to Europe and drink authentic wine and have authentic Italian food?
Well, that's what Epcot's for.
As much as I love
Instagram will know we didn't hit 11 countries in a week.
as much as I love the food at Disney, and there's some really good restaurants at Disney. There really is. They have not mastered Italian yet.
Or pizza.
Yep, or pizza.
Well, I'm thinking about taking her to the Edison. Maybe after 10 o'clock when they do the shows.
Yeah.
Sure. What about just spending some time in Disney Springs, I think it sounds that she would be into some of that stuff. Does she like to shop and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
It always comes back to Disney Springs, the world's greatest theme park.
Shopping mecca.
I might have to put a leash on that scooter.
At Disney Springs?
Yeah, I'm able to yank her back.
Oh, that's funny.
But I know she wants to spend a day off of property and go do something, like maybe drive out and go see the Atlantic Ocean, have lunch on the beach somewhere.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, that's a great idea. You can go to Cape Canaveral.
Yeah. Something like that.
Because she's not too touristy. She just wants to go have it. She's really excited. She wants to just go have a good time.
Yeah, right. As long as she's with you, right? She doesn't really care what she's doing.
Yeah, and I want to give her that like quintessential Disney World experience of, taking the boat across Seven Seas Lagoon to get to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
All the stuff you see in the promotional videos. I want to give her that experience.
Yeah, sometimes it's not even about like the parks themselves, right? Sometimes it's just about the other stuff like that, and going on the monorail, and maybe popping into some of the hotels, and maybe like a monorail resort loop.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Going the monorail bar crawl.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm all for that. That's really fun.
Because there's a lot of great bars in those hotels.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because as we know, my mom likes wine.
Yeah, that's a fun thing to do. And that is quintessentially Disney World, to go on that monorail and to visit those hotels. So that's, special.
I know she's going to get a kick out of the Poly. Boardwalk.
Oh yeah, spend some time at the boardwalk. I think it's so like underrated over there. I love hanging out there over there.
I do too. I don't think your mom needs a park ticket.
Probably not. We could probably park her at Wine Bar George. I'm going to get killed if she hears this.
I don't know about. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dan. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I was going to say, remind me to tell you I got a story about Wine Bar George that I'll tell you off air, and maybe we could do it on air one day. But some pretty cool
there's
connections.
So many off-air stories for this one.
Maybe we should just go with not a clean rating on this one.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just kidding.
You know what? Let's go ahead and call this an early episode at 36 minutes.
Jay, as long as your mom is with you, I'm sure she's going to have a great time. So.
And I just want her to have a really good time.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you're smart getting the scooter, and Dan's point about what's important to her is just the way she's going to have the best time. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, thanks, you guys.
No problem, Jay.
You're welcome. I can't wait to hear about the trip when you get back.
I was trying to get her to come on tonight and do kind of a before and after.
Uh-huh.
But I think she needs a little wine at Disney Springs before I can get her on. So,
if we have to hear it through your eyes, that's fine too, because you have a great sense of humor. So,
thank you. You know what? I might call this episode "Jay's Mom's a Wino."
Oh, Jay.
I think Jay's mom is fun.
Jay's mom's a lot of fun, and Jay and his mom are a lot alike.
Yeah.
We are two peas in a pod full of shenanigans.
Yeah. Aww.
I can't wait till she's a regular on the show.
I know.
Not me.
I can't wait to hear about your trip. I cannot wait to hear about your trip.
I'm so excited. I have not been on a trip this entire year. The last time I went to Disney World last year was the last trip I've been on, and I am just itchy to get out of Missouri.
I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
Fun. Sorry, rest of Missouri. I just want to get out of here and go do something fun.
I don't think it matters if you live in somewhere that you think is fantastic, or if you lived in Orlando and you thought that was fantastic. It feels good to get away from your regular surroundings sometimes.
Yeah. And I work from home, and I live in a small town, so after a while, the forest around starts to close in on you. Ready to hop on a plane and go do something fun.
Amen, brother. I hear you. I hear you.
And with that, take it away, Ken.
If you would like to keep the adventure going after the show, be sure to like our Facebook friends page, Grand Circle Tour Magical Ticket Holders. While on Facebook, like our group page, Grand Circle Tour. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Grand Circle Tour Podcast, as well as Instagram, GCT Podcast, and our YouTube channel, Grand Circle Tour. If you would like to send us a message, you can email us at gctpodcast@gmail.com. T-shirts and other fun merchandise can be found at tpublic.com. Simply search Grand Circle Tour Podcast. If you enjoyed your adventure, leave us a review on Apple Podcast. Only one rule, make it good. Thank you for riding with us, and welcome home.